Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
No, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the path for the youth them. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel because I don't know all this. Yes, I. Yes, I. Greetings once again now the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie the First. You know, see. Welcome all viewers and subscribers. See, if you just a pass through and you like the content, subscribe. Yeah, I make grow the thing. You see. You want to say from where they are, when I watch an elder named Fearon. In YouTube handle is Fearon said it. You see. And now watch the history of the progress of the thing. The downfall, them sort of thing, you see it, but here when I say to my elder, you know. You see, when I just gravitate to the thing is a bridging when everybody say kind of credit with that madness. Say I'm a mad man. A bridging named Vincent, you know see. And one first thing him teach him pushing at me, man, make me know say, yo, yeah, you mean so when you take on the struggle, yeah. Don't feel no way even if your mother. This one, you know. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for all a girl, that pretty girl who will come check you. No want you no more, cause you start go lock some beard now and cover your face. You know see? Seeing and you see among other things, you see. So basically it's many are called, chosen are few, and everybody are gonna take that. Them every burden there because it's a burden. You know see? And you see the seduction where say the opponent then have out there is far more you know far more seductive than what we have to offer. And the you know it never stop. They're more resourceful. You know see it. Cause basically if you face the facts yeah, for result from the level of comfort with the seduction and fear for them, even though we know it's supposed to be 10 times more, you know. See, but look on the psychology. For revert from it, come down at that standard yeah, in order to maintain a certain, practice a certain moral standards. Because to entertain certain moral standards, you now can to thrive in other economy, yeah. The capitalistic economy where them existing today. See, so for that step back and come down here so and go struggle down here so way below the bread line, because the bread line them the right, you know. The American dream is just a bread line, as you know, see, and them the middle class. So for them, even the lower class than the middle class, for them step back, come down a Rasta, and I say, build morally. And then we develop ourselves to a level where we can self-suffice economically and maintain that standard even in our practice them to achieve certain things. Then, you know, we can grow back to that social comfort level like them left from before, which is definitely going to be after a couple of years. You know, that barrier in itself is a big device where make a whole heap of people not see the need or the necessity added to the fact, so well, and especially amongst ourselves as black people, like 90% of us, yeah, kind of kind of accept the inequality status. Like a strong percentage of us, I'm not going to say 90, but a high percentage of us accept the inequality, the inferiority complex. You understand what I say? A lot of people even to deal with the education and everything we're going out there. And it's not a blame game to them or a laughing matter for say, well, nah, idiot them the same way. As something where they beating our people by for generations, given the fact that the mothers rather don't teach the youth them about themselves rather than teach them about themselves and endanger them life. You understand? So she rather run the risk with them grow blind and have a future with them possibly learn as our mother did know, might have had know already known, because we know nothing new under the sun. You see, so our foreparents might have known, so somewhere, somehow we're going to find back with knowledge. You see, so they make the sacrifice and detach from it so that we can't violate the oppressors them, you know, and lose our life and get total annihilation, because, you know, say, based on how the situation they look at the time, we totally valueless, you know, see it, and barring the fact, so well, then we think about our race, we think about our society, we think about our nation, we think about our community, our family come first, you know. And if it's at risk, you know, see it, we are going to detach ourselves from our community and go on one side and ensure the survival of our offsprings, you know, see it. So regardless of what society or community want to think, it's usually human nature for you get, so we not blame nobody for being detached from certain moral fabrics that maintain our nature naturally as we are. You get what I say? Okay, make we relax and be ourselves without the threat of any nefarious intent on the side that try to capitalize and benefit from with naivety or anything like that. You see, because that exists everywhere, but other races protect their naivety and use it like an advertisement for promote themselves as well. You know, see, and we have to add to the facts, so well then, you see, Rasta and a whole Maella, there was a genocide against Rasta in a Jamaica, you know. Seen at one point, them call it Bad Friday back in the 1965 and them with it. I think, yeah. You know, see it where the Prime Minister himself make certain, which me know you know. Me know you know it's not like say I'm gonna say I teach you that. You know, see it, but what happens is that we know so when the system apologize about something, I say them stop do something, you know. You know, see it. Especially when it maintain a certain status quo for them, my elder. It's another gear them switch and start use different tactics and strategy. You know, see, remember, you know, these people, when them say them find Solomon mind, you know, enough people might construe that as Solomon mine, M-I-N-E. No, I say a Solomon mind. You know, see, them smart, them full of illusion, diversion. You know, see, them you know, see, them have all 5, 10 different strategy line out for take care of one project. If one work, you have the fail safe plan B plan, and them way them general. And remember, and you have to accept say a Rasta this. Them a deal with the only challenge to them. The same energy will stop slavery, my elder. And the same energy will stop apartheid. Will bring apartheid on the forefront, while America, England, and Europe and them places they benefit from it and I protect. The rest I protect it. You get what I say? You know, see, so you have to know, say, and you know, and you know again, them people, and I forgot nothing. There's always a revenge agenda, punishment for insolence and all them things. Nobody no get way. You know, see, no compassion that when you violate them people. You know, see, and Jamaica has always done it and continue to do it until this day. You know, see. So when you say all the dancehall come in and them push that and promote that, don't get it misconstrued. I think like the dancehall is reggae. Dancehall is not reggae. Yes, the infiltrator them will promote it and push it as such, but it is not. You see, the contents were in a them thing, the Rasta. Come on, my elder. You see, you have to define it to for the people, them because people listen to you and expect a certain level of clarity in regards to your knowledge. Not in regard as credit to your knowledge. You know, see. So, you know, see, yeah, you have to clear them things and point out them things to the people who are gone. It's an infiltration, my general. It's not. It's a science being employed against us, you know. My elder, remember, you know, it's the only nuclear power that the only black nuclear weapon is reggae music. You know, see, we can't blame ourselves. You know, see, because we are the victim, you know. You know, see, and basically, if we are the only next nuclear weapon, we are the enemy as well. We are the only enemy. You know, see, we don't need nothing for war. We can't just a war go on forever and the boy can't war we back. You get what I say? If you understand what I say, with our weapon. You know, see, it's not a nice weapon. You know, see, so don't feel like so them just the one side and now put up no resistance. You know, see it, my elder, it's a serious thing. You know, see it. We are the victim. And while there is resistance, we are being victimized because we only attack for right or try to address other people's rights and issues as well. You know, see it don't make it seem like so well then, you know, you blame the victim for them oppression because the miseducation, you know, are just part of the science, you know, and the distractions and the misrepresentations of the culture and them things that get promoted and pushed. You know, see it? Yeah, man. No disrespect. You know, see it? You can look, say, well then, all right, you're supposed to know, say, the American culture infiltrate Jamaica and target it and assault it. I mean the economy and the election and politics, you know. I talk the culture and the whole Rasta culture. You know, see, yeah, man, him tell Bob Marley say to stop sing them song, the man, if you tone it down and sing some more lovey-dovey song, and Bob Marley say, Rasta no work for no CIA, hey Rasta. You know, see, for sure, you know them thing, yeah. You have to consider the seriousness and the ramification of them thing there, and what the repercussions usually is, because it has, you know, people, we have to see evidence of how it affects other people who disrespect the boss. You know, see, my elder, you know, see it, and right, this is them there, and them are influence the entertainment, and them a demand what them want from the hungry youth them, and the hungry youth them end up now facilitate them demand. You know, see it? When you say it get whitewashed, reggae get white, and a reggae a dance hall. Reggae get infiltrated, yes, seen, but you see content still them just water down the fire. You know, see, but it still have a different standard than dancehall. You see, it still got its potential, Melda. You know, see, it still got a level of integrity still. You know, see, because it is what it is. And they have to maintain that, they did hard work to maintain that originality of it in order for it to be marked, because there was an existing market for the culture. You know, see, so they had us to maintain that. See, but for them advent, for them invent now, for them push was the dancehall. See, and make it look like reggae music, like a reggae music, them a push. You know, see, each other the same place that come from. You know, see, but our job to define and clarify the thing. See, and don't feel like say them every man the way see relax on them head a rasta. And so you go, my elder, you know that too, man. Come on, man. You know the culture. You know, say a whole heap of man just jump in and just to be in the limelight. You know, see, to be part of the popularity, man. You know where the part, you know what the whole thing set, me general. And from you shouldn't make it disappointing. I see him so feel so deflated that way. What you should have glad to happen right now is to look on it like so what the wheat was being sorted from the tears. You know, see it, especially when the crack thing come in and certain guy gonna run down that and I follow out that and them thing there. You know, see them entertaining the way I top away and I say, we don't have to have a babysitter for them. You know, should I expose them Rasta and I shouldn't keep them secret? Them not like shame, you know. You know, see, I know, say a secret, them they do them thing there and that. You know, see, so in a certain way, You know? If the prophets of the city are destroyed and no one, you know, the blood of the city is on his hands as well in Rasta. So the eye them there, they'll be able to sit them and pacify them and shoot them out and show the public and disgrace them. And them kind of help facilitate the behavior too. You see, but again, like me say, at the wheat, I get sift from the tears. You see, it's not a tragedy, Rasta. Sometimes it's a good thing because there's nothing bad about Rasta. If some guy have to just move, them have to move. You see, that's how it go. You see, you have to remember, say, Will Smith is a black icon where them push Fresh Prince of Bel-Air down Jamaican throat every Sunday like a religion. You see it. Right now, him still impressionable in the minds and heart. A young Jamaican same way. The grandchildren, second generation of the people them when start out with first. Them still are watching content them and them imply him energy, him thing, among in them day-to-day progress and thing like that. And your sister film daughter tell her mother on national TV say I be a battery she love. Me elder, King Fearer. Yes, King Fearer. You see, she up on American TV, a black woman like that. You see, that tell her mother say I be a battery she love, I be a train she love, run pan her group sex she love. This part in the past, a black girl could have go tell her anywhere in the world, they don't talk about Jamaica or anywhere particular. Which part she could have go feel say she could have come bring them things there in the culture. The family see it as a disgrace higher. You see it? I know multiculturalism exists up there, so it's like you have, for you come there, you have to just join and be the American culture. Multiculturalism not really exists. Them now expound upon that or push that. You see, them are more endorse the battery agenda. You see, that normalize certain things. You see it? And at them things that affect every culture across the world because of them control the media, and them control the most powerful part, the most effective tool in order to reach the people them, my elder. You see, that's why you have to keep pushing like a basics with it. And don't expect too much. I demand too much. You see, can't get heartbroken because again, like I say, certain things have to happen, you know. You see. Certain things have to happen, Rasta. You see. You see, you have to just remember, say, you know, it's a serious energy, a serious effort, man. Make against and towards Jamaica, man. The spirit of reggae music, you know, that come from nothing, you know, my brother. You know, say that not come from no learned scholars, no learned corner, no sub-study or subject. No, I just a spirit. I just a spirit born from desperation, my elder. You know, see it. And it was right. You know, see it. It was right because it still is right for the eye today and it still is right for I. It is right so much that the I even can, you know, me I say, have a document of the history of our story. You know, see it because that's something we need to be told. It's a worthy listen. You know, see it. So, you know, it come from nothing really, man. So again, you see, I like the item now where scholars and them thing there have access to certain resource because really and truly, you know, we have to admit, say, if the ordinary average Jamaican did have access to the resource where average American, both black and white, given the drive, given the tenacity, you see, they would have advanced more, they would have make more use of it. Probably I say that biasly, and I don't mean no insult. I would have to be biased to come a Jamaican, you know that. You know, see, yeah. But probably again, Jamaican drive is through depravity. You know, if you have certain level of hopes and multiple resources, you might just be lax and comfortable and can't able to, you know, avoid certain opportunities. So it might be a different psychology in terms of them things in regards to Jamaica, hence the drive still. But the item have more resource, you know, see, and the item have access to more knowledge anyway, you know, see, and the item get drawn to the truth, which is Rastafari, and the item love it. The whole principle of Rastafari is a universal acceptance. See? And I like now, why offense draw when it comes to authority with the item, you know, see, item they use for them resource, set up some you know, some foundation, make some representation whereby there's at least a criteria where a national standard then, where if you not operate by that standard, like if even police search you or come at a place and not see that level there, them know say you're not Rasta. You know, see what I say? Type of thing. You know, see, like, for instance, world citizenship, you can't say you accept us and give us religious status and you know give us the rule where we say apply to our religious faith. You know, see, you can't do that. You can't dictate the rules. You can't give a pathway type thing. You know, say, better than that, I go on Rasta. Rasta say, world citizenship, Rasta. Our passport no shouldn't need no visa or nothing like that if you're going to accept us as us. You have to give us us. You know, see? So I like the item now with them resources, should all make them step there to the New York here and all them thing there and I make them know say, yeah, so it go. You can't go come halfway, world citizenship and you know, and with certain little recognition where the tenants demand as well, which is you can listen the song when in war where Bob Marley sing I can listen. The translation of the speech is Majesty make. You know, see, that's the tenants. Them the way at them there at you know see it, yeah. Until you know see it. You know, man, them could have advanced and them think that the man them with the access and the resource for advance pan and ensure, say, the progress, you know, or carry on with the knowledge, the expert knowledge and experience them. You know, see it. You know, see it. And them little thing that will ensure, say, certain level of morality exists and maintain. You know, see it. Principles. You know, see, because you can't come fake, you can't there, so I do one thing and you have to live it. You know, see it. If you not live it, you can't represent us no matter how you look and no matter how you shape. You know, see that them level of progress there we have to make before we can really there complain, say, and prescribe everybody as Rasta. You know, see, and everybody relax a Rasta, and even with man with good intent, we are try to be Rasta. Still, no, a lot of man are firm enough where they won't falter along the way. Not perfect. Even I not perfect. None is perfect, Rasta. You know, see it. So, at that standpoint, the way I take it from, a baby stage, we're still there with ourselves as a people. You know, see it. Like I said, the trauma we go through and the science, psychological science are still being implied. The mental slavery that Bob Marley talked about, it wasn't that thing where people put themselves in as something where is being practiced by the people and for maintain a certain status quo. You know, see it. You know, see it. And the advice I again to my elder, far from it. More time, I just make you know. More make you know, say, yo, your work not done, your work no waste, your work never go to waste, your work worthwhile. Rasta work not can't go to waste. Or nah, certain, you know, see it, certain, yeah, if I one man standing, Rasta just a spirit, Rasta. Just a policy, you know, see it. And it will diminish down to one man or probably no man neither, and it come back again like how it find itself in a Jamaica. You know, see, so I say me a lot. So we no, you know, see, some boy if you move up, man, some boy if you go, some boy if you just, yeah, them that, okay, I'm glad me never did have to pint to know, to pint on the self out. You know, see, yeah, man, I saw the thing for go, man, not go wrong. You know, see, nothing no go wrong. Sometimes too much rat, no dig a good hole. Every man have an opinion and a pull yes and a pull this. So, you know, see, just like what I go on from the foundation, you have Bubble Hill this, so you have 12 tribe over this, so you have them money over this, so and them money over this. So, while His Majesty say organize and centralize, it's one Rasta. You know, see it. You know, over there, so if you have one push forward, you know, see it and stop like a blame game thing, or like a man I try to draw more credit, or who can be the most holy and all of them things there, who can say themselves, no, not perfect, no, we're not perfect. It's impossible. Stop, diminish the credibility of the order, because the order that demand perfection. And when you not put one side and I say, me are the man and me are the man, you know, like, maintain a certain level of disrepute, Rasta. You know, see it? Rasta are just one cause. Rasta are just politics. You know, see it? The politics where we feel like, say, we bring about the quickest, the fastest, the most sustainable form of black equality, black development. We just feel like that, we just think so. We don't hear nobody else come up with no governmental practice or order from start to finish in terms of foreign policy, economics, you know, local government. You hear nothing else? I Rasta alone. You hear me say, war. Me elder you me talk to you this another part when we go back to Jamaica. You know the so-called sectors them denominations them me address. You know, see, I see the eye emotion and I see the eye pain. And it pain I, but I don't want the eye feel be like say. You know, I don't talk. I don't want to feel like me be condescending with the eye thing. Me just see it, me just feel like energy and me just feel like for say something. So big up yourself, all of the elder them start the tradition and continue for your function till this day. You know, see, it's a joy, and I give thanks majestically. You know, see, don't feel like so well then. You know, see, cause to be fair, Rasta, millions, you know, hey, remember, it's millions are you the item create, man. Remember, you know, because a man now born out of your line, you know. And I mean, it's not your creation, you know. You know, see, because and a man here, and a man, you know. You know, see it. Anybody can create a man here. You know, see it. Right now, them youth along in Jamaica, we are suck blood. We become literal vampire. You know, see it. Not them father and not necessarily the mother and father create them outside force and element. And you know, well, we can go on and on, my elder. We can go on and on, man. You see, cable TV when America pay an arm and a leg for cable TV, when America lose mortgage. When cable TV was a precious commodity to the American consumer, Rasta. Jamaica have that for free, man. Pan, movie, a sort of brainwash documentary with white man a claim say at them own, at them are the because that program, they remember that. The proper, popular and regular on the cable with some white guy. I observe the Olmec heads them in a South America. And I say them did there a long time for sure. Say them they come before Columbus. I remember that was the argument. I say I look on the head them. I have a nightmare, you know. I mean my dream about them, not a nightmare, but I carry the observation and I dream them. And I look on the head them and I say, oh them white money, I say them big lip, big broad nose. Man are them. Them who for them artists never know how to make white sculpture. A black sculpture them you know make. Them should use, but everybody use them the Rasta as a representation of me. If me white, it couldn't be thing them that come say me. So that did bother me as a youth. You know, because I not dispute it to say a black is not white, you know. Me ready for accept say a white people them. Because I say go. Not them I present this thing and not them is who them is all these years and all along and continue to be. If it wasn't for the actual freaking look at the thing them, the physicality of the thing them, me I look on the physical form. And I said, but nah man, the man that looks like some big belly Nigerian type man. You know the man that look like some man from Ghana with some nose. You know, me I say all my nose not broad enough. For them man there. My lip them not thick enough. My lip them coming like a piece of thread. You see it, I'm still the white man, them stood up over them and I said, this was me and that is her. And I said, boy, and that's it pull a level of consciousness to I. So even when I and I for parents them go up and remove certain knowledge and keep us from certain teaching so that we can have manners and believe that the white man is right and the master is superior. You know, it's a spirit that tell them say, yo, some statue out of the South America there where one of the grandson I go see one day, some white man I show it and I take credit for themselves. And that I got trigger something in him, make him go search more. And in a 2021 dep on YouTube feel brave enough, yeah. Try to reinforce a certain level of self-esteem and self-confidence in the generation to come. You see, yes I. So sometimes I saw them thing that going, you see it, my elder, and the movement is mystic and be a mystic. It has always has been. You see, it's the popular approach and the popular expectation them or other movements grow and things like that. That's never been that way with Rasta. You know, see, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Rasta can't predict, even practicing Rasta can't predict the next move spiritually and all them ways. So I say the movements just have a life of its own. You know, see it? And to be fair, out of the millions of Rasta we develop across the earth, man, you have, you know, I say just so more time, you know, out of sight, out of mind, I want to connect it and them way. You know, see it? But, I man agree so things could have been better and numbers could be a lot more, righteousness could have been exalted a lot more, I know that, you know, see it? But, don't know, a long time, 500 years and then just, you know, see it? You see, and not even 500 is 1,000 years. But you see, the struggle still go on, man. The struggle still go on, Rasta. Don't feel no way, man. You see. Yes, Rasta, a little piece of waste. So we give